Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Drivers Room Endurance Championship Season 4, Round 6, Tier 3. Today we are at the Tokyo Express Way, Central Inner Loop, I believe. And yeah, I'm your host Kimaru, and let's get down for our grid walk for today. Hello, Mr. Checker Flag Man. As we see, Mr. Hit the Mac in P1. We have JJ Bolding in P2, Jeep in 3. We have Bottle Job in 4. A returning driver, Ronan, in, what is that, 5th? Yeah. We have Tom Nixon in 6th, and Jamie D in 7th, and we have Ricky J in 8th to finish off the field. So let's get down to the race. All right, we are about ready to get started on round 6, ladies and gents. I think JJ might have false started, or he had a very, very poor start. It's a good start from Mac and Jeep. Everyone gets through cleanly. Unless JJ gets ahead, he might be stuck behind for a long time behind Jeep, and Mac might run away with this. Mac's got himself a little gap down to P2 already. As we see JJ going for the move. And puts himself back into P2. This insanely fast driver. Will anyone be able to do anything about him? As we see them coming over to start lap 2, Mac is still in the lead with JJ falling closely behind. Jeep in 3rd, Bottle Job in 4th, and Ronan roaring in the back there in 5th. Let's hope his ring rust isn't too bad. Tom Nixon. Jamie D. He's gotten himself ahead of Ricky. Mac is now trying to run away, but that little 12-year-old is rapid. And Jeep is passing JJ. What? Jeep has passed JJ. What is going on with JJ today? Maybe that McLaren isn't very good around here? Oh, he's right on Jeep's rear bumper. And he goes for a move before the tunnel and is already ahead. Wow. The speed this guy has got is just insane. Rarely does any mistakes, just a few in this. Oh, as we see Bottle Job just scraping the paintwork of that car. And we have Ronan eager to get past. They both hit the wall. As we see Tom. A lot of paint is going to be scratched off the right side of the cars today. As we see Jamie coming through the last corner. And Ricky. And JJ now got himself a gap down to Jeep. And the closest battle on track right now is between Ronan and Bottle. So we'll follow these two for a little bit and then go back to Mac and JJ, because I think JJ is going to be hungry to pass Mac. Oh, this might be where, and Roland doesn't have a number over his car, but this is fine. He's just a wild card for this race. And he is past the bottom job quite easy. As we see JJ hunting down Mac. Will JJ be able to catch up to him? The Aston is quite strong on the straights, but the McLaren isn't slow either. A lot of paint being scratched off the cars. Walls are so narrow. Just take a look down at the rest of the field. Some big gaps down to the rest of the drivers, so we're gonna follow the fight for first between JJ and Mac. Who will crack under pressure first, JJ or Mac? Oh, just barely keeping it on track. Will they scratch some paint off? No, they're keeping a good distance from the wall. Mac is doing his finest to stay away from that McLaren. Go on board with JJ. He's lost a bit of distance up to Mac now. I think his tires are starting to fall off quite a bit. Had a mistake somewhere. He just throws his car into the corners. So we see Ronan taking up the fight to Jeep. Well, it's going to be a little while yet, but yeah. Ronan is a very fast driver. That he is. Had my share of battles with Ronan, and haven't seen him more or less since before Christmas last year, so it's good to see him back. Jamie D in 7th. He's just been left in the dust. That mighty and big heavy Lexus just doesn't want to go around the corners here, I believe. Just looks very difficult for Jamie. And Ricky is not having a lot of fun either, I think. As we come back to Mac, at least the top two gets a lot of screen time today. JJ is falling a little bit behind, but he's also slowly catching up. Jeep's car should be good for a lot longer than than the top two. But what can JJ do to get ahead of the Mac? He'll have to do something in the pit strategy to get ahead of him. And the thing with the McLaren is that, like you see with JJ, he just shifts the car before any rev screaming halfway. And that's the way to upshift in the McLaren in GR4. Very strange to get used to. Jeep in third, and Ronan is starting to get caught up by Bottle Job. I think his tires are starting to drop off a little bit. Maybe it's the ring rust, just can't keep up. I think he's been driving a lot lately, regardless. Tom Nixon's front right is looking absolutely shredded. As we see, Jamie's tires aren't looking that bad, to be honest. Just isn't able to keep up with the rest of the guys. And Ricky. JJ is closing in, and Mac goes into the pits first. Ten laps in. Mac will. Where will Mac come out? Comes out behind Jeep. Let's hope Jeep doesn't make Mac's life too difficult. But Jeep will manage to stay out for a few more laps. Oh, and just look at how squirmy that car is. And it looks like Max got this. Yep. Easy and simple. Let's see when JJ goes in. Will he go in this lap, or will he chance it and stay out for a couple more laps? It looks like he's staying out for a few more laps. Fastest lap of a 1:19.0. So let's take a look at Mac. 1:19.0 as well. So JJ has it a little bit better, a couple of tenths better. So we see Jeep coming out of the pits right in front of Sir Bottle Job. Bottle Job still hasn't pitted. Ronan has gone in, gotten himself a fresh set of Super Soft. Bottle Job's right front is starting to take a hammering. Might have to go into the pits shortly and get those changed. As we see, Tom Nixon has taken the hunt to Ronan. Will it be enough? Because we know how fast Ronan is from the previous year. As long as he's uncontested, he's pretty much unbeatable. More or less what JJ is. And Ricky is staying out. And Balding just understeers into the second to last corner. As we see Mac, holy crap, look at the distance Mac has gained on JJ. This would be a good point for JJ to stay, to get himself into the pits, get some new tires, but Mac just slams into turn one. Bottle Job goes into the pits. But let's follow the fight for the lead at the moment. Because JJ is struggling on that front right. Just look at how close Mac is. Going on board with Mac now, just see how much better he handles the corners. There's nothing JJ can do, and just puts himself into the side. But now, if JJ can manage this car, he could stay behind Mac for a few more laps, save those tires, save that fuel, and just do the strategy of the year. And look at that! Mac has set a lap time of 1:18.7. Jeez! Don't count Mac out. Don't even count him out. And JJ risks it and stays out for yet another lap. 13 laps on that one stint. Almost 45% worn on the front right. What is JJ doing? It could be the strategy of the year, but holy crap, man. As we see, Ronan has gotten back ahead of Bottle Job. Bottle Job is on fresh tires, so he should be able to take the fight to Ronan. Tom Nixon in 6th, Jamie in 7th, and Ricky in 8th. Mac now will do everything he can to charge away from JJ. Just look at the distance between them, and this gap will open up once JJ goes into the pits, because now Mac can just extend his lead and hopefully be far enough away to keep that youngster away from him the entire race. So let's see if JJ dives into the pits. He must be desperate for it now. He will lose a few seconds. There he goes. Alright, let's see where JJ ends up when he comes back out. And there he is. That's the distance between Mac and JJ. Let's go for a telemetry now. 12 seconds. So now that JJ has fresh tires, he can do a massive charge or attack to catch up to Mac. Alright. Jeep now ahead of Ronan. Wow, Ronan's really caught up. And Jeep almost crashes into the wall. As we see Ronan in the mighty SLS One of my favorite Mercedeses of all time. And Bottle is losing a little bit now in that heavy Mustang. And we see Tom Nixon right on his heels. But Tom is using a lot of that front right. And he went in a few laps before Bottle Job. Jamie and Ricky, no big change, but Ricky is starting to close in. As we see Mac come back on lap 25, we see Mac in the pits, filling up his car, half tank of fuel, puts him ahead of Jeep. Ronan still not past Jeep. But now JJ does have very worn tires again, and the fuel is looking good, but yeah, will he take on enough fuel to get ahead of Mac? We might end up with just as a close battle between Mac and JJ as we had with Plux and Smith in Tier 1. Oh, as we see JJ almost smashing into the wall. JJ, will he stay out for one more? Yeah. There's no quitting this kid. And Max got himself a 2.3 second penalty. Where has that come from? Maybe he's been too gentle with the wall, or too hard with the wall, too rough with the wall. Jeep now. He's got himself a good distance down to Ronan. And that Merc is quite heavy. Could be quite difficult to get around the corners. Tom Nixon just ahead of Bottle Job, but Tom Nixon's tires are starting to drop. They are dying. Going on board with Bottle's mighty Mustang. Oh, as he smacks it into the wall, and we see JJ going into the pits now. Where will that put him in relation to Mac? There's Mac, and where's JJ? JJ's still in the pits. JJ's lost to Jeep now, and he's got Ronan right on his ass. But now JJ will have the better tires. JJ will have the better tires. Ronan will have the worst tires. And I think Ronan will pit shortly, because his tires and fuel will not allow him to stay out for more than a few more laps. Wow. Scratching the paint. As we see Tom Nixon just struggling with those tires. Low fuel. We see Bottle just pushing everything he's got now to overtake Tom. Just showing off that big muscly power of that American muscle V8. And he is ahead of Tom Nixon before the final corner, and they come together! And Bottle Job does the right thing. It wasn't a clean move, so he lets Tom get past. But both of these men are giving their all right now. Everything they got in the tank. But Tom is more or less struggling with the front. Doesn't have the same grip as Bottle Job. And now we have Jammy catching up and Ricky. So this could be dangerous for Tom and Bottle with Jammy and Ricky catching up. They are on a bit fresher tires. Let's see if Bottle can make his move. Oh, this is going to be a dangerous corner for them both. But Bottle aborts the attempt. Bottle's not as close now as he was a lap before, and they both go right into the wall. Oh. All of these cars are gonna require a new paint job after this race, as we see Jammy and oh wow, Tom Nixon was 2% fuel. As we come back to Mac, he is still in the lead. I think there will be another pit stop for Mac. There will probably be another pit stop for JJ, I would assume. And Jeep, he desperately needs fuel and tires. There we have Ronan, also in need of fuel and tires. And Jeep is chancing it by staying out for another lap. And we have JJ on the inside. Just look at the massive more grip that he has. Just makes the move into turn one just that easy. But he has lost a bit of time now, being behind Jeep. As we see Ronan coming out. Oh no. What has Ronan done? He has changed tires, but he has forgotten his fuel. Ronan has forgotten fuel. This is a disaster. Ronan has forgotten to refuel his car. Or is he attempting a fastest lap? Oh, wow. Such a rookie mistake. Maybe he double-clicked a little too fast. I've done so before as well, and it sucks. You have to go one more lap just to get some fuel in the car. This could be an eye-opener for Bottle Job. And Bottle Job does have to pit in the near future. Tom Nixon has gotten in to get some new boots. We have Ricky looking like he's ready to pass Jammy. But that Lexus does have a lot of grunt on the straight. As we see Ronan now filling up his car. Bottle Job coming up. Ronan should be good now to the end. And Jammy slides into turn one. Tires are starting to run off. Alright, come back with Mac. Shouldn't be long until he dives into the pits for his final stop. the real question is, will JJ go for another stop? Or will he? He definitely has enough fuel for the end, but yeah, the tires. How long will the tires last? And he is catching up to Mac. Only 6 seconds between them. Coming up on lap 38, we have Mac. He's been into the pits. He's gotten fuel. It looks like JJ has followed. So now it's the final sprint to the finish. Both of these racers have given everything they've got in the tank. And Mac is about to lap Jammy. Jammy's in last place at the moment. And there we have Ricky. I think Ricky's just basically used that little trophy power to get past. But it's going to be interesting now to see Mac and JJ fighting. Let's hope Jammy gets out of the way of the second place runner. Jammy isn't giving it freely, but JJ gets past in turn one. Let's take a look down to the rest just for a quick minute. Ronan in fourth, Jeep third, Bottle Job in fifth, very alone, Tom Nixon and Ricky and Jammy. Let's go back to the fight for P1. Like I said earlier, this could turn up to be a fight like we had between Plux and Smith in the last 10 minutes. Smith was in the trophy and Plux was in the, I believe, the NSX. Sorry for, oh, and we wow! JJ is being super aggressive. He really wants to get past. Let's take a look back at the incident between them. And Mac just closes the door. Not on your life. Not on your life. Not gonna be that easy to get past Mac. That's what he says. Not gonna be easy to get past me. Now they have traffic in the form of Ricky, but Mac also has 1.87. Oh no! Was there contact again? There was! Was there contact again between these two? Let's take a look back. Oh yeah, the stupid ghosting issue, and that pushes Mac into the wall. I would say that JJ would have had to wait for that, but yeah, he didn't. I think JJ is too eager to win, so he just pushes everyone out of the way. But Mac is right behind. This fight isn't over. Not by a long shot. Come on, Mac. Pull yourself together. He still has a 1.5 second penalty to get rid of. Let's hope he can do that at least. JJ's scratching the wall. I think you can feel the pressure. He just wants to get rid of he just wants to be done with this track. Where JJ finds his speed, I am never going to know, I think, but yeah, he is just rapid. It's like he has 20 more horsepower than everyone else. He's probably bribed the officials. Alright, let's take a look down at the others. 5 minutes remaining. Jeep. And we have Ronan and Bottle Job. And wow, look at Ronan's tires now. This could be Bottle Job's race to win P4. Bottle goes up into P4. Ronan isn't giving up. Tries to hang on in there, but Bottle just has more grip. For now, Bottle is ahead. Tom Nixon. We have Jamie and Ricky. Another battle going on track. Jamie does have the power. Or does he? Oh, and Ricky Ricky has a big moment. Jamie goes past easily. Wow. Was there a team order somewhere? No, they're not in the same team. Ricky just cocked it up. Fell under the jammy pressure, more or less. But maybe Ricky can turn things around and put Jammy under the Ricky pressure. Time will tell. We have 4 minutes to go. As we see JJ and Mac, they still haven't given up. There's still a short distance between them. Mac still has, he has a lot of penalty to get rid of. He's just giving everything he's got now. Will it be enough? I think JJ's got enough gap down to Mac at this point. Mac did scratch the wall. And we have Jeep, Bottle Job, and Mac, Bottle Job and Ronan. Ronan just simply doesn't have enough tires to keep up with Bottle. Tom and Jammy. Ricky's trying to put on the pressure. Oh, Ricky's given everything. The fight isn't over between these two. And who is in the back there? Jeep has been into the pits. Ronan has gone into the pits with 2 minutes to go. Probably didn't have enough in the tank. As we see JJ. JJ's pretty much got this covered now. His strategy worked out. unfortunately for Mac, but it was a good fought battle between the two of them, for sure. Mac does have enough gap down to Jeep to be comfortable with that. Good points. As we see Jeep about to lap Ricky and Jamie. Wow, looks like Ricky's just lost control of his car. What is Jeep doing? Bottle has to go for another lap. Ronan will be able to make another lap. Tom, will he be able to snag another lap? No, he stops on the line. Jamie and Jeep and Ricky are all on their final lap. We have JJ. Will he make a big mistake into the final corner? Keeps it planted. Well behaved. JJ wins this race. Good job, good job, good job. And Mac can't be mad about that. Second place. Good fought between the two of them. We have a good battle between these two. There's no quarter. These three, I mean. Oh, they're not being nice to Jeep, that's for sure. As we see Bottle. And there we have Ronan. Thank you all for watching. Come back next week for round 7 and possibly round 8. So, see you then. This is Kimaru signing off.